Chelsea. Floating in again, but it's Osgood nods it back, and Blythe, who finally gets it away. In fact, it was Cannon who knocked it from under the crossbar and got it away, so that'll make the youngster who's already been booked in his first league game feel a lot happier, certainly saving Crystal Palace well there. Played on for Posse, and a nice one through for Posse as Rodgers goes through. Hit right foot and beautifully saved by Bonetti. But a superb sweeping move by Crystal Palace. Rodgers with the finishing touch, but a nice one too that he played with Posse. And now Mulligan. Well, Hinton nodding that straight to Phillip, and it's still not away yet. Hinchelwood with it now. Phillip letting another one fly, and deflection and a goal! Oh, it's a goal! 1-0 to Palace. Phillip was the man who let it go. That's pleased the crowd. Phillip really let it go. There was a deflection to put it wide of Bonetti and high into the corner of the goal, and it's 1-0 to Crystal Palace. And Phillip getting it away to Posse, and now for Rodgers. Harris is streaming back to try and stop Rodgers, and Rodgers is on his way. Played now for Whittle, and straight at Bonetti. Another beautiful move by Crystal Palace. Exciting to watch, and deadly dangerous to face for Chelsea. And the referee insisting that that Chelsea wall goes back the full and required 10 yards. It's with Rodgers again, the delicate little chip this time, and Cannon! Oh, Cannon got it! Well, and he deserves it. Most certainly he deserves it. He's played superbly in his first league game in defence. He had his name taken almost before the game had started. He's marked Osgood well, and now from that free kick, delicately chipped in by Don Rodgers, Cannon is there to make it 2-0. 10 minutes of the second half gone. Hudson was told in no uncertain terms any more nonsense than he'd be off, because the referee was pointing in that direction of the dressing rooms as the free kick comes across again, and once more Cannon was right in there, and Bonetti forced at the very last from Jim Cannon to turn that ball over the crossbar. Cannon again making the running, and Posse was in that time. And now Palace really are moving. Basson going away, chased by Taylor, quite content to give away the corner. And again the short corner, and again Taylor a little late to spot that it was a short corner and do the marking for it, and so they can get it across, and Osgood turning it over. And the warning really for Crystal Palace there, they allowed that short corner to go completely unmarked, giving Chelsea all sorts of chances to turn it accurately towards Osgood. Now it's with Mulligan. Although Osgood wants a say in it too. Hudson. McCready. Well, I don't know whether the whistle's gone. The players don't seem to know, and the referee decides that the game goes on. And now it's through for Whittle. Now, is that number 3? No! A lot of hesitancy at the start of that movement, with the players themselves not knowing whether the referee had blown up when 2 or 3 players were tangling on the ground. Rodgers again. Taylor still in possession with Rodgers now. Played now for Hinchelwood. Posse a little too firmly for Posse, but Mulligan can follow it in. Posse trying to get a 1-2 going, and it's still with Posse. Hit, and a beautiful save by Bonetti. So a corner to Palace, and Posse, certainly not an easy chance. A volley that really brought out the very best in this fellow, Peter Bonetti. Rodgers now with the corner for Crystal Palace. They're all going in, and Hinchelwood couldn't quite get to it. I thought Cannon would might get to it, but now Phillip. They are fighting for everything, Palace. And Posse is in there, and he's a fraction past. And Whittle and Osgood were hustling and bustling each other there as well. But the whistle had gone, in fact, for a free kick to Chelsea just outside their 6-yard area. And it could be the first time that Crystal Palace have beaten another London side in a league game since they came into the First Division. And Malcolm Ellison goes away as the final whistle goes. And so far, so good for him. And 2 precious points, of course, for Crystal Palace. Ian Phillip, who scored the first goal after a deflection, and Jim Cannon, who played as well as anybody in this Palace side in his first league appearance, getting the second one. So Palace at last have beaten another London side in a First Division league game after 31